Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here, and it is time for another episode of Yuru Camp. So, our weekly dose of wholesomeness, fluffiness, and all the good vibes. Anyways, Nadeshiko has successfully completed her solo camp. Well, I say successfully completed, but I don't know if they are going to show, like, the next morning and so on and so forth, like, where she goes to, what kind of, adventures that she goes on, if you will. Because sometimes they do not only have the overnight stay, but they also have like the morning after and whatnot, watch the sunrise, all that good stuff, right? If not, then I guess we are heading into the final arc of the season, which would be, I presume, the big group camp with all the girls together, right? It's kind of like tradition at this point, although I guess you can't really say it's tradition until it actually happens in this season. So hopefully it will, right? I would be very, very surprised if it doesn't. So let's just get into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Probably fun. Yeah, I like that. That was salmon and veggies. That's gotta suck, right? I think in this day and age, it's really hard to go anywhere where there's no cell phone signal. See? Of course. What time would this be in? February? Something like that? But yeah, as I was saying, I can't really. Can you guys envision a camping trip without any cell phones or whatnot? Like, yeah, I get it, right? It's if you have friends and whatnot, you can just chill, hang out, talk a little bit. But even then, I feel like smartphones are such an integral part of our everyday lives now, and the internet and all that. Oh. There's all the rest of the photos in Rin's phone. Like, probably nowadays, the longest I've gone without, you know, internet or a cell signal or whatnot, it's probably when I'm flying. And unless, I go, like, cross continental or whatnot, that generally only lasts a few hours. I mean, unless you have stuff to do, right? But she went solo camping, so, you gotta at least bring a book to read and whatnot. So it is February, I guess. Izu is right next to Ito. Ito. Well, actually, did Rin go to Ito or Izu? Well, isn't that considerate? Well, actually, if you guys have formed a formal club already. Ah, that's the main part. Election. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, she was supposed to go there. Stop being a tsundere. Anyways, as I was saying, if they are like a formal club and whatnot, how did you know? Yeah, how did you know? She's embarrassed now. Huh. Unless she knows Sakura? Or something like that? Oh, isn't that literally. Oh, really? Well, happy birthday, because it is actually March the 4th right now. Well, not right now. I'm watching this a little bit later. But the same day that this airs, you know? I wonder if they planned that. I find it pretty interesting that her little sister is calling her big sis Aoi-chan. Okay. Mini Inuka. Ah, so that's what we saw in the opening. Oh, so that's why the opening was as it is. I was actually wondering, right? I don't quite understand why it costs that much money to go there, though, but okay. And what is Ina's job? Just being so mysterious about it. Oh, 86. Not bad. Wait, that's Ito, not Izu. Oh, actually, hold on. What's Ito again? Is it? Huh. They're right next to each other, so I always get them confused. Oh, hey Gramps, it's been a while. Okay, probably some camping gear. Hmm? Do you want to go? Oh, so cute. Alright, the designated chef. Deep sea fish? Their whole family likes to eat. That's the windshield? Or new gear? Yeah, new gear, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of. A phone holder. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's so that you can put your phone on your moped and whatnot. Like, I don't know about in Japan, but like here in my country, it's actually illegal to use uh, smartphones while you're on your moped, whether or not you're moving. But you can. You can't. It's hands free, right? So you can't be holding it in your hand. But if you put it on a holder like that, then it works. And of course, it's really useful if you want to look at the map, right? Although she's using a pretty precarious version, I gotta say. It's only clamped with horizontal force. Typically, you want to hold the edges as well. Well, isn't he a worrywart? Or, you know, you could just. It's his way of showing his love. I get it, I get it. But you could just, you know, not leave it there. Ah, yep, yep. Such a wholesome series. Fizzy water. Don't get drunk. Don't get drunk before he comes here. What does that have to do with anything? Mm. Ah, hamburger. Well, isn't that nice? It runs in the family. So cute. And go! Ooh, 3 in the morning. Typically, I'm not even asleep at that time yet, so. But damn, actually writing from 4 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. Better get warm, girl. Yeah, he just wants to leave with you. Such a nice family. You know, how is this anime able to cram in so many charming points into it? Like, it's ridiculous if you think about it. I've actually rode at 3, 4 in the morning as well. When I pulled an all-nighter. Yeah, it's really cold at night, honestly. Oh, by the way, the guy that voices the grandpa, is also the narrator, right? I think. I guess it runs in the family, eh? True. Actually, if you think about it, this entire series hasn't even, in universe time, it hasn't even been like what, half a year yet. Rin and Nadeshiko met in winter, right? And yeah, it's the same voice as the narration. Okay. I do kind of wish that they would change the ending animation though. Like this seemed a perfect episode to do so, with Rin riding off on her moped. I'm actually just thinking right now, like how they could make it even more wholesome or something like that. Like, can you imagine if one of them actually knew how to play guitar or whatnot, and get around a campfire and sing this song at night? Oh, a month ago. Oh, it's just talking about how Anna knew in the end. So this is where she's working. Why not? So it wasn't her mom. It wasn't her sister. It was her mom. All right. Anyways, see you guys after this. Well, another wholesome episode in the bag, and I love how at the very end there we did get to see Rin's mom and what she looked like during her youth, right? So she's definitely seemed like a badass fighter. Potentially, that's what Rin's gonna be when she grows up, though I do hope Rin keeps her long hair here, right? So yeah, just so wholesome as usual. Watching the grandpa, dot over his granddaughter and so on and so forth. Full props to Rin as well. Actually riding her moped that far. I told you guys before that really it's not something I would do. I mean, I've ridden before when I was young. Like I rode a whole day, to you know, just to go places and whatnot. The stuff that you kind of do when you're young, right? And I gotta say, at the end of the day, my ass was so sore. It's definitely, well, I guess it depends, right? But it's definitely not all that fun sitting there for hours and hours at a time, wind blowing and whatnot, vibrations. Well, she is a trooper, so I mean, yeah, you go, girl. And so we actually start the ending arc, I guess you could say, of the season. Indeed, they are all going to camp together, and with some new members as well, right? With Aoi's little sister there. And oh, by the way, yeah, happy birthday to Nadeshiko and Aoi, right? Because when this video goes up, or actually when this episode was released, it should be actually exactly March the 4th. So I guess they really did time it in some way, right? So that their birthdays could align with the airing dates and whatnot. So props to the producers as well. Maybe a happy coincidence. I don't know if they actually wanted. It's hard to say, right? It's hard to think that this is just a pure coincidence. I do think they planned this out somehow. That's why they made this on a Wednesday, and that's why it released the day that it did. But the world works in mysterious ways. Anyways, there's not really too much else to add for this episode, I guess. Just more wholesome goodness. And like I said during the episode, it never ceases to amaze me, like how much fluff and good feelings, good vibes that they can stuff into the episodes. They really don't run out of things to do, things to say, and scenarios to get into, right? So yeah, just genius all around. Anyways, though, there's not really too much else to talk about for this episode, so I'm just gonna cut this one a little bit short, and hopefully in the next episode we do get them all the way to the campsite and whatnot. And hey, this is the first time that we have a 7-person camp. Is it going to be a lot different in terms of dynamics and whatnot from all the other camps? Well, I say all the other camps that they literally only went together once before, right? During the Christmas camp and whatnot. So what shenanigans are they gonna have for this time? Well, we'll see about that. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.